Slump Squad, Slump today we're gonna be debunking the original Super Saiyan God. And the original Super Saiyan God does not exist for many reasons. I know the Super Saiyan God is canon because it was in the Battle of Gods movie, but I think they changed it in the anime for a reason. Because in the anime, they said that Goku was the first Super Saiyan God. And in the movie, they said there's an original Super Saiyan God. And there's a lot of things that don't make any sense, like righteous and pure heart Saiyans before Goku existing, even though Goku was the first righteous and pure heart Saiyan. There's several things like that that make no sense, and that's why I shall be debunking this. So anyhow, let's get it. Alright, so before we get into this, I wanted to remind you guys that there are two different canons of the Super Saiyan God. There's the anime and there's a movie, and we're debunking the movie because it says there's an original Super Saiyan God, which is not. The anime says that Goku is the first. Shinron stated in the anime that it was just a legend and there was a Super Saiyan God did not exist, and then Goku became the first Super Saiyan God, which Shinron didn't say from his mouth that Goku was the first Super Saiyan God, but he was the first Super Saiyan God because he said there's none before Goku became one. So Goku was the first Super Saiyan God, and then the movie says there wasn't one before Goku, which the anime contradicts. And I think the anime is a more revised version of it. So I think they changed it because they wanted to fix the movie. They didn't think it made sense or it fitted, which it really doesn't make sense. And yeah, otherwise they would have kept it the same. Like, why else would they change it? Just to be different? I don't think so. So I think they changed it to Goku being the first Super Saiyan God because he is. Because one, there were no righteous and pure heart Saiyans. Goku was the first. Goku was only a pure heart Saiyan because he hit his head. So you're saying that there's 6 Saiyans in the past who hit their heads too? Ha, there's a plot hole right there. There's no way that they all would 6 hit their heads or magically born not to be like that. Saiyans for a long time have been genetically just violent, naturally violent. They love to fight, they love to be violent, and they do that. They literally just go around killing people and selling planets for money. That's just in their nature, it's in their blood, it's in their DNA. I got royalty inside my DNA. So that's what Saiyans do. That's why there's no such thing of a righteous or pure heart Saiyan before Goku. Some people think that Bardock was good too. No, Bardock was not really a good Saiyan. He cared about his planet, of course. I mean, anyone would care about their planet, but that doesn't mean he was a good person. Bardock was not a good person. He was still probably a bad guy. He just cared about his race and his planet. He wanted to destroy Planet Vegeta and the Saiyans because of the Super Saiyan God and the Super Saiyan Legend, as it was stated in the Dragon Ball Minus manga. Dragon Ball Minus manga makes no sense because yes, that is canon. It's another example of something that's canon that shouldn't be, because Frieza, yes, did know about the Super Saiyan Legend, but he had no idea what the Super Saiyan God. So Toriyama threw that in there and it really made no sense. I wish Toriyama didn't do that or didn't make Dragon Ball Minus period, except for, you know, Goku's mother, because it made things even worse. Like, it makes no sense how he would know about the Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan God at the same time. Super Saiyan God did not exist, or nobody knew anything about it till the anime in the Battle of Gods arc. And even freaking Vegeta didn't even know about the legend. He knew about the Super Saiyan legend, but not Super Saiyan God. And yeah, other thing that doesn't make any sense is how the Namekians know about it. Because apparently the Namekians wrote about it in their book of legends. But how would they know about it? Namekians never went to Planet Vegeta, and the Saiyans never even interacted with the Namekians. Or else they would have probably mentioned them sometime. Oh, they don't know about the Super Saiyan, but they know about the Super Saiyan God? That makes sense. Like, why not write about the Super Saiyan, but they write about the Super Saiyan God? That makes no sense. The other part that doesn't make any sense is these so-called 6 righteous Saiyans that existed before Goku. That's impossible. How would they know the ritual to become a Super Saiyan God? Did they have summoned Shinron or whatever? No, because the Dragon Balls weren't on Planet Vegeta. So the Super Dragon Balls existed, and the Dragon Balls on Namek existed, and they did not exist on Earth at the time. Those are the only 3 sets. So there was no Dragon Balls on Planet Vegeta or anywhere around there, so they couldn't wish for Shinron to come and tell them to do the ritual. They never did that. Also, I don't know if this is a requirement or not, but when they all made Goku turn into a Super Saiyan God, all of them went Super Saiyan and then transferred their ki into Goku. Why did they do that? So maybe the Super Saiyan is required, or it's required to be a Super Saiyan to start the ritual, except for Videl because she was pregnant with Pan. So that means that all the 6 Saiyans who made the original Super Saiyan God they all would have had to been Super Saiyan individually as well. And that's also impossible, because if they were Super Saiyans that long ago, that means when Frieza destroyed Planet Vegeta, there would have been Super Saiyans already existing, because the Super Saiyans from a while ago would have taught the other Saiyans how to become Super Saiyans, and there would have been several Super Saiyans, and they would have stopped Frieza from destroying Planet Vegeta in the first place. So, another plot hole. So the Book of Legends is canon, and the Namekians knew about the Saiyans because they wrote about them in the Book of Legends of the Super Saiyan God, which still makes absolutely no sense that that's true. But there is no proof that the Saiyans know about the Namekians, because the Namekians wrote about the Book of Legends, but there's absolutely no proof that the Saiyans know who the Namekians are. So yeah, that's another plot hole. That's why they wouldn't know how to get the Book of Legends to do the ritual to become a god. Still doesn't make any sense. It will make a lot more sense if the whole entire ritual just came from Saiyan legends rather than Namekians. But nope, they gotta do stuff that creates plot holes. So how did they know to become the Super Saiyan God? Oh, they just magically knew how to do the ritual in their hearts, guys. They just somehow knew how to do it. No. So all these plot holes. No, there is no righteous Saiyans. They didn't know. How would they know how to do the ritual? They didn't. How would the Namekians know about it, even though they really had no interactions with the Saiyans at all? They didn't. So this is all the reasons why there would not be a Super Saiyan God. There is no original Super Saiyan God. And then the anime, Goku being the original Super Saiyan God makes sense. Goku was the first pure heart and righteous Saiyan. And then all of his children, everybody around him is righteous. Vegeta wasn't, but he became a righteous and pure heart Saiyan because of Goku. So Vegeta is, Goku is, Goten, Trunks, and then Pan, which Videl was pregnant with, are all pure heart and everything because they're raised like that. Because they have human and Saiyan in their DNA. And Saiyans, even though they are genetically violent and born violent, doesn't mean they can't be changed. As an example, Vegeta, he was changed too. He went from bad to good. So they can change, they just are born that way. So that is about it. And that is why there was no original Super Saiyan God. It is canon, but I'm pretty sure that the Dragon Ball Super anime is a revised version of that. That's about a wrap. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Smash that like button. Let's hit for 10 likes, comment, and subscribe. This is Lump King, and stay fresh.